years recovered from a binge eating disorder, I want to go over some of the ways that I healed my relationship with food. I lost over 75 pounds 2 years ago. I've been maintaining it ever since. I have a really healthy relationship with food now, but I remember how bad it used to control me. I'm going to give you guys some of my bigger tips on how to get out of that. The first one is not putting things on a pedestal. This is one of the most important ones. I talk about this all the time. But if you put on a pedestal, like, let's say sugar or gluten or something, then you're going to want that so much more. And then if you have it, it's going to ruin your whole mood, your day, your progress in your brain. Like, if you have one thing that's kind of like off track, don't see it as off track. Just add that in your calories for the day. Like, if you're counting calories or whatever, just be like, okay, I had that today. Let's bounce back and eat something with protein or whatever. Starting your meals with protein is huge. Starting your day with protein, because if you start with like a sweet breakfast, crepes is my favorite food of all time. And I still have them occasionally, but I'm not going to like start my breakfast with crepes every morning, because whatever you eat at the beginning of the day usually sets the tone, and that's kind of what you're going to be craving. So if I eat sugar first thing in the morning, then I'm going to want that the rest of the day. I also know myself, and I know that I'm going to be more disciplined at the beginning of the day, and so I'm going to try to eat cleaner in the beginning of the day, because then at the end of the day, when I usually want to eat more unhealthy, it's like, okay, well, I started my day good, so it'll be better than me like having a whole bad day. But make sure that you are eating enough and you're eating your meals. If you try to like starve yourself or undereat, and you're going to want to binge. Putting things on a pedestal leads to binging. Also, late at night, like having yourself around those foods, if that makes sense. I know myself, and I know it's easier to convince myself to eat something unhealthy if it's really late in the day. And so I'll try to go to sleep at a reasonable hour, like eat my dinner if I want a treat. So I do have healthy treats that I love, but like I know I'm more willing to have unhealthy things, so I try to get to sleep sooner. Or I try not to be like in the kitchen that late at night, you know, like I'll be in my room reading or something. But you don't want to like cut everything off. Balance is everything. Build trust with your brain. By this, I mean, if you say, I'm going to wake up in the morning and go to the gym, wake up in the morning and go to the gym. Prove that to yourself. I'm not going to eat junk food today. Don't eat junk food that day. I'm not going to do this. Like, build trust. You can do it even with tiny things. Like, if you're about to drink a sip of water, tell yourself, I'm going to drink this water and drink it. Just tiny things like that are building these habits and building that trust in your brain, so that you know if you're like, I have control, I can do this, your brain believes you and it's like, oh yeah, you can do this. I will be doing more parts to this, but this is what I track with. I think tracking your food is so huge, and that's one of the bigger ways to stay away from binging, because then you're aware of how many calories are in each thing and you're not just like endlessly shoving it down.